come and celebrate, enjoy not only the Enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider when it was happening is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of KAILASA, the Enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of KAILASA, KAILASA nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become e-Kailasian. Get your free passport and make billions receive this free passport. What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally.
Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam. We welcome all our viewers joining us from all around the world. We welcome all KAILASA Vasis joining from various KAILASA monasteries, gurukuls, ashrams and centers from all around the world. We welcome all our viewers joining us from KAILASA's Nithyananda TV, KAILASA's Hinduism Now TV, and all our viewers who are joining us through Nana Diksha two-way video conferencing. We welcome all of you to today's show. Introduction to the lifestyle of KAILASA. The lifestyle in KAILASA starts with yoga. KAILASA's Nithyananda Yoga. Every morning, when we wake up and we start our day, the context with which we set the day, we start the day, that decides the outcome of the day. Early morning, when we wake up and do KAILASA's Nithyananda Yoga and Guru Puja, we are ready to face the day with a very beautiful energy and right context. Yoga is a ritual. Unfortunately, today, in the modern day, yoga has become highly adulterated and diluted by various interventions, manipulations, and vested interest. Let us now watch a short video about the state of yoga.
Yoga's become an $80 billion industry, incorporating everything you could think of from animals to food. And everyone is looking to get their share, be it through expensive apparel or sponsored Instagram posts. This might look fashionable and harmless, but what you don't understand is the detrimental effects it has on your consciousness. When you're practicing authentic yoga, you're working with an independent intelligence, a science to awaken the inner potential energy within you. When you add your own twist to yoga, it changes this internal process and brings a different effect on your physiology, psychology, and neurology. Some people practice yoga to build a strong physique, for the healing of an ailment, or for relieving stress and anxiety. However, throughout the years, the original source of yoga has been lost, and the entire science has been diluted. Many of the traditional yogic asanas and their context have completely disappeared from the mainstream practice. In today's world, even though the technology has improved tremendously, one of the biggest problems, if not the biggest problem that humanity is facing, is feeling disconnected from themselves, from one another, and from nature and life around them. People desperately attempt to experience connection through various ways: physical union or sex, dependence to drugs and foods, or through the internet. But unfortunately, none of these paths lead to the true connection that we're seeking. Connection is actually not what is being sought. It is actually union that humanity is seeking in so many wrong directions. Union with the ultimate is the true solution. Yoga is the only way to experience union with the ultimate. It is the path to anti-sex, to go beyond sex and experience union with all the other dimensions of ourselves and the
So we just saw a short video revealing what is happening in the yoga world today. In the last few years, last few hundred years, yoga has gone through many changes. Thousands of years ago, yoga was a means of manifesting enlightenment in one's life, of manifesting oneness with Paramashiva. Yoga is the science of union with the cosmos. Various enlightened masters expressed extraordinary yogic powers. During those times, thousands of years ago, only a few million people practiced yoga. But today, yoga has become an asset for all 8 billion people on planet Earth, as 177 nations have come together and co-sponsored the resolution to declare 21st June as the World Yoga Day. Today, unlike thousands of years ago, we don't have just a few million people practicing yoga, we have billions of people practicing yoga. However, we do not see a equal, proportionate, 1,000 times increase in the number of enlightened masters walking on the planet Earth. It surely indicates that though the quantity of yoga practitioners has increased, the quality, the depth is lacking. This is why we must realign ourselves to the original context of yoga, just as how Bhagwan Paramashiva, Adi Yogi, the first yogi, the primordial Hindu divinity, has revealed in the authentic yoga scriptures. Only then we would be able to manifest the true benefits of yoga, just as how Bhagwan Paramashiva as Adi Yogi envisioned for humanity. Today, yoga has been reduced to asanas, that is the physical postures. And even in those asanas, there is adulteration. However, yoga in its original form has 12 components, which are performed simultaneously at the same time. This gives the complete benefit of yoga. This missing gap was filled by our beloved Guru, Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, as he meticulously compiled the ancient yoga scriptures in form of 108 traditional yoga asanas, the Prathavinyasa Krama, along with all their scriptural references, where we can get the complete benefit of yoga. As in Hinduism, it is envisioned that we live 100 years doing our deeds dispassionately, just as how it is revealed in the Ishavasya Upanishad, 2nd verse. In alignment with that vision, yoga is a means of manifesting extraordinary health to achieve enlightenment, peak capacity of our completion, peak performance, perfection in our actions. Recently, in the past 200 years, the degradation in yoga has a history to it. When colonial invaders came to Bharat, they justified their terrorism and cultural genocide on Hinduism by writing and publicizing false narrative about Hinduism and denigrating Hinduism with worst hate speech. The education minister of the colonial era from around 1830s, T.B. Macaulay, was known to have said, "A single shelf of a good European library was worth the whole native literature of India." And Prime Minister during the World War II, Winston Churchill, "Indians are a beastly people with a beastly religion." And again, from a letter of T.B. Macaulay to his father, "No Hindu who has received an English education ever remains sincerely attached to his religion. If our plans of education are followed up, there will not be a single idolater among the respectable classes in Bengal 30 years hence." But what particularly happened was in 1871, the colonial government went so far as to ban wandering yogis through the Criminal Tribes Act that declared any person belonging to the tribes mentioned in the list. This list included sannyasis and yogic masters, the Naga sadhus, as born criminals who were to be presumed guilty by default. This led to marginalization of yogic masters and extinction of advanced yogic techniques, sciences, and power manifestation. The science of yoga became practiced by a select few people. Many branches of yoga became completely vanished from the mainstream and continued to be practiced only by a select few disciples, being passed from master to disciple throughout the generations. At the same time, many Hindu gurus, Hindu leaders, Hindu monks went to the West and reintroduced yoga to the West in the proper context. And as an outcome of their efforts, on 11th December 2014, a total of 177 nations co-sponsored the resolution to declare 21st June as International Yoga Day. This is the highest number of co-sponsors ever for any United Nations General Assembly resolution. This recognition for Hinduism or yoga did not happen overnight. It happened because Hindu gurus like Paramahamsa Yogananda, Swami Vivekananda, Srila Prabhupada, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, etc. introduced the world to Hinduism and its gifts in the proper context. Today, we are going to practice Prathavinyasa Krama, a sequence of 108 traditional yoga asanas, along with all its 12 components. Please stay tuned. We'll be starting very shortly with Prathavinyasa Krama. Thank you, Nithyananda.
I welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the Enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider, when it was happening, is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of KAILASA, the Enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of KAILASA, KAILASA nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become e-Kailasian. Get your free e-passport and make billions receive this free process. What I mean by the word KAILASA, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to KAILASA, it's okay. KAILASA can come to you. KAILASA coming to you is KAILASA. KAILASA is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Modern science says that all that exists
द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ हां हों शिवाय नमः। 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 होमात्मतत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा विद्यातत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा शिवतत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा। महामृदयाय नमः। ममोपात्त समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवच्छी नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम अद्य पूर्वोक्ते भंगिविशेषण विशिष्टायाम अस्यां शुभदितौ पूर्णारोग्ययुक्त दृढ़गात्रित यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्कारणार्थम ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम अपस्पृश्य।
Now we'll be starting with our first asana, Sukhasana. Sit straight in a comfortable seated position, cross-legged. Bring your head, neck and spine in a straight line, hands on the knees with the index and thumb together in Bindu Mudra. We'll be breathing in Samana Pranayama. Please inhale through the nose, hold the breath for a short duration. Exhale, again hold the breath for a short duration, inhale. Concentrate on building a fire in the navel region and visualize the fire going upwards the spine as you continue Samana Pranayama. Now we'll be engaging simultaneously Mahamudra Bandha, which is a combination of three bandhas. First is the Mula Bandha. Engage the perineum muscles between the base of your spine and the regenerative organ. Second, engage the Uddiyana Bandha. by pulling your stomach in and up. Third, engage the Jalandhara Bandha by tucking your chin to the chest. Now visualize yourself as Paramashiva and internally keep chanting Soham.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तम् अशस्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Parvatasana. Sit cross-legged in a cross-legged position or sit in Padmasana. Inhale, arms straight up with the palms together in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Mount Kailas.
अथ वक्षे महादेवा पर्वतासनमङ्गलम्.
Halipavasana. Bring your legs in front, soles together. As you exhale, bring your forehead to the heel. Exhale and lock your hands behind the back in Parshu Mudra. Gaze at the nose. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
पूर्वविधि याहुं मे जानु उभय भगतिली संपुट थानु.
Nagi Pavasana. Keep your soles together. Bring your elbows on the legs and cup your palms on the floor. Gaze at the nose. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize snakes.
पुरब विधि आंगाई नीचे होई कलहून फनास्योई लगावे.
Kokilasana. Hold your big toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. As you inhale, straighten your legs, avoid bending the knees. And as you exhale, enter into Padmasana by crossing your legs. Bring your elbows down and eyes forward and down. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize bird.
अकस्माद् वायु संचारम कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
Nithyananda. Stack your ankle and knees. Hold the elbows and circle in both directions. Gaze at the nose. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
कोड़ा बांबा पाड़ की आसी माहिली सोय.
Gajasana. Bring your hands and feet on the floor. Lift your hips up in an inverted V position. Scoop your nose to the ground repeatedly. Continue Samana Pranama. Pull your stomach in and up. Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize elephant.
नित्यं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बिभूय मस्तकाग्रे निधाय.
Rikshasana. Stop the motion and alternately bring your heels to the ground. Continue Samana Pranama Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize bear.
एकं पादमाकुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् रक्षासनं भवति.
Vaishyasana. Stand tall, lift your heels up, balance yourself on the big toes, bring your index, middle and ring fingers on the heart in Hidaya Mudra. Continue Samana Pranama Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
अथवा इष्ये वक्षे यत् कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Urdhav Janu Karna. Stand in a half squatting position, heels together, toes outwards, knees wide in Aramandi. Bring both the palms to the chest level. Lift the right knee towards the chest in a circular motion and simultaneously right hand will follow the foot movement. Return to Aramandi and repeat with the left side. Balalingasana. Starting with the right knee, bring your right knee close to the chest with your fingers interlaced in outside in direction in Sarvavashankari Mudra, bringing your knee close to the chest. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize holding a child.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Padapidanasana. Bring your right heel on the hip region and hold your hands in Parsha Mudra, holding the foot. Keep your knees together. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
सित्वेकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां मेष्टयेत्तनं.
Natrajasana. Push your right foot behind and hold it from the inside of the foot with the right hand. Stretch the left hand forward with the index and thumb together in Bindu Mudra. Continue Samana Pranama. Engage perineum muscles. Mula Bandha. Visualize Natraja.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चञ्च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्.
Balalingasana. This time bring the left knee close to the chest with your fingers interlaced in outside in direction in Sarvashankari Mudra. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize holding a child.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Padapidanasana. Bring your left heel on the hip region, holding it with your hands behind in Parshu Mudra. Keep your knees together. Continue Samana Pranama Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्येन पाटपीठनमासनं.
Natrajasana. Push your left leg behind, holding the left foot from the inside with the left hand. Stretch the right hand forward with the thumb and index finger together in Bindu Mudra. Continue Samana Pranama Mula Bandha. Visualize Natraja.
राजं त्रिकोणं च शुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Ardharechita Karna. From Araimandi, cross your ankles, bringing the right foot behind. Keep the heel raised. The left hand will be on the chest and the right hand will be making a pendulum movement. Fingers will be moving inwards towards the palm and then outwards. Then cross the right palm. The right palm is placed on the nose. Uncross the ankles. Bring the heels together. Right hand will be making a circular motion with the fingertips pointing to the floor. Skeleton dance. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself as if made of bones and nothing else. No skin, no flesh, no blood, no internal organs, only bones. And shake your body intensely. Start the skeleton dance. Intensely, continuously, energetically, shake your body. Completely randomly, chaotically, without following any specific movement. At the same time, simultaneously, continuously visualize yourself as if made of bones and nothing else. Recollect your breath. Katichi na karna. Stand in Araimandi in a half squatting position. Cross your wrists above the head with the fingers stretched out. Turn to the right as you open your arms, and as you cross the hands again over the head, come to the center and repeat on the other side. Now from here onwards, the internal chanting Japa mantra will be Shivoham. I am Shiva. Tadasana. Stand tall, arms are up, palms facing one another. Continue Samana Pranama, pull your stomach in and up. Udyana Bandha, visualize palm tree.
Mahamudrabadhakoну Tadasana Vivedagan.
Uttanasana. As you exhale, bring your arms down, hands by the feet, head to the knees, avoid bending the knees. Continue Samana Pranama, Mahamudra Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
No Tanam Sada Kuriya Dantarvatni Padipriyat.
Tarakshvasana. Enter into a plank position. Tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Rotate your head from side to side. Continue Samana Pranayama. Visualize Swamiji.
Gajasanam Vasista Mastakam Varam Varam Dakshina Kukshim Savyakukshim Netrakshvasanam Bhavati.
Bhujangasana. Fall flat on the floor. Raise your chest and head up using your lower back muscles. Open your mouth wide and inhale through the back of the throat in Bhujangani Mudra. Continue Samana Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Cobra.
Karabhyan Chidaram Dridva Urdashistapanivahi.
Shashasana. Starting from a Gajasana-like position, bring one knee close to the chest and slightly move your body forward and alternate knees to the chest. Breathe in Sahaja Pranayama, simple natural breathing through the nose. Engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
Gajasanam Samstito Janudvayama Kuncha Varam Varam Kartavyam Sashasanam Bhavati.
Rathasana. Step one foot between the hands and alternatingly jump your feet between the hands. Continue Sahaja Pranayama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Chariot.
Gajasanam Samstito Ekam Padam Padamorgena Brahmaritva Kartavyam Rasadasonam Bhavati.
Virabhadrasana. Step your legs apart. Keep the right foot front with the right knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Bring the left leg behind, completely straight at a 45-degree angle from the ground. Avoid bending the left knee. Bring your arms overhead, chest forward. Gaze at the third eye. Breathe through the nose in a simple, natural way. Sahaja Pranayama. Pull your stomach in and up. Udyana Bandha. Visualize God. Virabhadra.
Vashishtamadakam Dinyamurtukukutam
Repeating Virabhadrasana. Switch legs. Bringing the left foot in the front. Bend the left knee at a 90-degree angle. Right leg behind, completely straight at a 45-degree angle. Avoid bending the right knee. Bring your arms overhead, chest forward. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Pull stomach in and up. Udyana Bandha. Visualize God. Virabhadra.
Tanabadam Kram Chincha Marichimbira Badrakam.
Vrikshasana. Starting with the right foot, bring the right foot sole on the left leg inner thigh. Bring your palms together in Namaskara Mudra and raise the bum of the head. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Pull your stomach in and up. Udyana Bandha. Visualize tree.
Vamormula Deshecha Yam Yam Padam Nidayatu.
Garudasana. Bring your right foot in front of the hip with the right foot sole facing upwards. Keep your palms together in front of the heart in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Garuda Eagle.
Garuda Asanama Vakshayena Dhyanam Siram Bhaved.
Vrikshasana. Bring your left foot sole on the right leg inner thigh. Bring your palms together in Namaskara Mudra and raise them above the head. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Pull your stomach in and up. Udyana Bandha. Visualize tree.
Tishte Vakshavad Bhumo Vrikshasanam Idam Viduhu.
Garudasana. Bring your left foot sole in front of the hip with the sole facing upwards. Keep your palms together in front of the heart in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Garuda Eagle.
Sarvadosha Vinirmukto Da Bhavatiha Mahabali.
Trikonasana. Step your legs apart. Bring the right hand on the floor next to the right foot. and bring the left hand up in the air as you tilt your head and gaze at the hand in the air. Avoid bending either of the knees. Continue Sahaja Pranama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize triangle.
Tanapadam Kraunchuncha Marijim Veerabhadrakam.
Switch sides. Bring the left hand to the floor next to the left foot and bring the right hand up in the air as you tilt your head and look at the hand in the air. Avoid bending the knees. Continue Sahaja Pranama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize triangle.
Tanapadam Kraunchuncha Marijim Veerabhadrakam.
Nikotaka Karna, stand in Araimandi. Keep your hands horizontal with the palms facing each other. Alternatively, thrash your heel to the floor and simultaneously switch the palm position. Now from here onwards, the pranama will be Brahmari pranama, where you will be buzzing subtly like a bee both while inhaling and exhaling. The internal japa mantra will be Sadashivoham, starting with Angushthasana. Keep your toes on the ground and sit on the heels, palms together in front of the heart in Namaskara Mudra. Continue Brahmari pranama, buzzing subtly like a bee while breathing. Engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
Kabandhasanamityāhu Ghorakshāsanamevaca Angushtamushtikam Nyayam Brahmaprasadidam Tata.
Sarasana. Bring your fingertips to the floor, palms open and facing forward in Varamudra. Stretch your right leg with the toes pointing upwards. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Prasaryekam Padadalam Samsthapatveka Padakam.
Vidunasana. In the same position, hold the front toes with the right hand, index and middle finger in Prana Mudra forming a hook. Hold the back heel with the left hand. Avoid bending the right knee. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Kulpastito Padamekam Prasarya Tatpadagram Samsrite Tatkarena.
Repeating Sarasana on the other side. This time stretch the left leg forward with the toes pointing upwards, fingertips to the floor, palms open and facing forward in Varamudra. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Prasaryekam Padatalam Samsthapatveka Padakam.
Vidunasana. In the same position, hold the front toes with the left hand, index and middle finger forming a hook in Prana Mudra. Hold the back heel with the right hand. Avoid bending the left knee. Continue engaging Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji. Continue Brahmari Pranama.
Ulpam Chanyam Dharayet Tatkarena Dhunam Pitam Chabayet Chobayatra.
Brahma Jarunkusa Asana. Bring your feet together, knees together and sit on the heels, palms resting on the knees facing upwards. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Do Panam Pani Hoi Vese Edi Do Guda Nivese.
Kapilasana. Place the knees to the ground, separated wide apart, hands on the respective knees, gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari Pranama, pull your stomach in and up, Uddiyana Bandha, visualize Sage Kapila.
Ubhay Bhagatali Samtaharave Tinakorumari Milave.
Bhadragoraka Asana. In the same posture, gaze at the third eye. Continue Brahmari Pranama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
To Bhagatali Sammutukor Kauravarali Bhuparagare.
Surya Asana. Lift your knees up and separate them wide apart and sit on the heels with the toes on the ground. Bring your palms together and spread your fingers wide, forming a lotus. This is Padma Mudra. Raise your hand up and tilt your head to gaze through the palms. Continue Brahmari Pranama, pull your stomach in and up. Uddiyana Bandha, visualize God Surya, Sun God.
Edi Do Gudatari Ane Pana Pani Bhaitikipu Nitane.
Manduka Asana. Lower your arms and knees, relax your toes. Sit between the heels with the toes touching. Palms will be resting on the knees. Now press the tongue against the upper palate of your mouth in Manduki Mudra. Continue Sahaja Pranayama, simple natural breathing through the nose. Engage Mula Bandha, visualize frog.
Chanu Yugumburas Kritya Sadayet Mandukasanam.
Uttana Manduka Asana. Bring your hands to the opposite shoulders. Press your tongue against the upper palate of your mouth in Manduki Mudra. Continue Sahaja Pranama, Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up. Visualize frog.
Etad Bhe Kavaduttanam Etaduttanam Mandukam.
Simhasana. Cross your right ankle over the left. Place the right heel underneath the perineum. Bring your hands on the knees. Continue Sahaja Pranama, simple natural breathing through the nose. Exhale. As you exhale, stick your tongue out. Gaze at the nose. Engage Mula Bandha, visualize lion.
Dakshinam Salvagulpena Dakshineta Tetaram.
Bhadrasana. Keep your soles together and sit on the heels. Knees are wide apart. Cross your hands behind the back, holding the opposite toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger forming a hook. Gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari Pranama, buzzing subtly like a bee as you breathe. Tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
गुल्फौ च विषणस्यादः वुद्गमेन समाहितः
Kakabusandi Asana. Sit on a squatting position. Knees are wide. Wrap your arms around the knees to lock your fingers behind in Parshumudra. Gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize crow.
तमे वैशक उखाड़ताणे दो हाथ पगाम व्याचाणे
Kanipavasana. Bring your palms to the floor, shoulder width apart. Lift your hips up, bringing the knees above the elbows with the toes pointing. Slightly lift your head and balance yourself on the hands. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
आसन को गुण आसी दिशता होई तू आची होई
Kapali Asana. Bring your head to the ground, forming a tripod with your hand and head. Bring your knees on the elbows and stretch your legs up. Gaze at the nose. Continue Brahmari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
सीस सीसा धरती टेकी पगा दो मिलावे ऊंचो कु करे
Relax. Bring your feet down safely. Now from here onwards, the pranama will be Rechika pranama. Inhale, hold the breath as long as you can hold comfortably, and then exhale in a slow, controlled way. Starting with Parsho Mayurasana. Bring your palms on the ground, shoulder width apart, knees to the right side of the body. Press the elbows to the knee and hip region as you lean forward and lift your toes up and stretch your legs to the right side. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize peacock.
मयूरम दंडवत कुर्यात् मयूरम दंडनामकम
We'll repeat Parshumayarasana on the other side. Bring your palms on the ground, shoulder width apart, knees to the left side of the body. Press your elbows to the knee and hip region. Lean forward with the toes up and stretch your legs to the left side. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize peacock.
मयूरम कुर्यान् मयूरम पार्श्वाभ्यां मयूरम पार्श्वनामकम
Bhairaganatha. From a plank position, bring your one leg over the shoulders with the right foot between the hands. Gaze at the third eye. Avoid bending the left knee. Continue Rechika Pranama. Slow control exhaling. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize God Bhairaganath.
आसन को गुण पीठी जाई
Repeating Bhairaganatha on the other side. From a plank position, bring the left leg over the shoulders with the left foot between the hands. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize God Bhairaganath.
आसन को गुण पीठी जाई
Unmukha Pitha Asana. Press your forearms down, lift your hips up high and your tip of toes on the ground. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
पुण्यस्तो जानुनी हस्तो चतुष्पदलवान्मुखम
Vashishthasana. Starting with the right hand, bring your right hand underneath your shoulders. Keep your legs stacked and hip raised, and raise the left hand up in the air as you slightly tilt your head and gaze to the palm up in the air. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Vashishtha.
ऊर्ध्वकु कुटवाशिष्टा मरीचिहलमस्त्यकम
Now repeating Vashisthasana on the other side. Bring your left hand underneath the shoulders. Hips are raised up and legs are stacked upon each other. Raise the right hand up in the air as you tilt your head and gaze to the palm up in the air. Avoid sagging the hip region. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Vashishtha.
ऊर्ध्वकु कुटवाशिष्टा मरीचिहलमस्त्यकम
Now from here onwards, the internal chanting japa mantra will be Mahasadashivoham. Starting with Anjani Asana. Stretch your legs with your toes pointing upwards. Head, neck and spine in a straight line and sit on upturned palms. Gaze at the nose. Continue Rechika Pranama. Tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Visualize God Hanuman.
दो कर की उभय हथेली कोरुवारली माली बेली
Paschimatasana. Keep your spine straight and bend forward and hold your big toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Avoid bending the knees. Visualize Swamiji.
जानु परिललाटम तु पश्चिमं तानमुच्यते
Ugrasana. Bring your spine straight. Interlace your fingers behind your head in Parshu Mudra and bring your chest forward and down and head towards the knees. Avoid bending the knees. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage all three bandhas. Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Mother Goddess Kali.
सवानिभ्यां दृढं दित्वा जानु परिशिरोन्यसेत्
Marichi Asana. Bring your heels together close to the perineum and bring the right knee close to the chest. Wrap your arm around the raised right knee and hold the hand behind the back. Continue Rechika Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Marichi.
तानपादं क्रौञ्चञ्च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकम्
Mahamudra Asana. Bring your right knee to the floor. Bring your chest forward and down and hold the toes with your hands. Continue Rechika Pranayama and engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Avoid bending the left knee. Visualize Swamiji.
Dambam pagaki edi joy sivana nilagave soi.
Repeating Marichi Asana on the other side. Bring your left heel close to the perineum and raise the left knee close to the chest. Wrap your arm around the raised left knee and hold the hand behind the back. Continue Rechika Pranayama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Sage Marichi.
Tanapadam Kraunchancha Marichim Virabhadrakam.
Mahamudra Asana. Lower your left knee to the floor, bring your chest forward and down, holding the toes with both hands. Continue Rechika Pranayama, slow control, exhale. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Avoid bending the left knee. Visualize Swamiji.
Dambam pagaki edi joy sivana nilagave soi.
Bhadrasana. Keep your soles together, heels at the perineum, hands holding the feet by their sides, gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranayama, engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Gulpotu vrishanasyadah sivanyah parshvayoh kshipet.
Gwalipavasana. Keep your toes together and separate the heels apart. Hands on the knees. Gaze at the nose. Breathe through the nose in a simple natural way in Sahaja Pranayama. Completely inhale and hold the breath. And tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha and exhale slowly in Murcha Kumbhaka. Visualize Swamiji.
Gulpotu vrishanasyadah sivanyah parshvayoh kshipet.
Yoni Asana. Hold the soles of your feet with all your fingers. Bring your elbows to the ground near the shin as you lean with your whole body forward. Gaze at the nose. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Yoni Mandala.
To pagatali sambut kare dedi medi ki digitagre.
Midaki Pavasana. Keep your heels together. Separate the toes apart. Bring your forehead on the ground near the heels. Arms to the side over the knees with the palms on the floor. Gaze at the nose. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Purava vidhi pari pagatali samputi sole edi milirase.
Siddha Samadhi Asana. Bring your arms between the thighs and shin with the palms facing upwards. Bring your heels close to your perineum region. As you bend forward, bring your nose to the ground and try to touch your throat with your toes. Gaze at the nose. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Paramashivoham.
To pagatali samput kare sole mede aage me dare.
Chinnaki Pavasana. Keep your heels together. Separate the toes apart with the soles of the foot facing towards the sky, keeping the back of fingers and hands on the ground. Bring your elbows to the knees. Gaze at the nose. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
To pagaki edi dharati migave medi lagave.
Charpat Choka Asana. Sit up straight. Keep your soles together. Hands on the knees, pressing them down, bringing your knees close to the ground. Gaze at the nose. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Pull your stomach in and Pudhyana Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Do pagatali samput dare anga me kare jare pasare.
Bhairavasana. Lift your heels off the ground with your toes down and heels close to the navel region. Knees are separated wide apart and touching the ground, with the hands by their side in Bindu Mudra with the thumb and index finger together. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Pull your stomach in and Pudhyana Bandha. Visualize Lord Kala Bhairava.
Gulpo Janvo parshvagato hasto dandavat bhairavasanam.
Samanasana. Place the right heel at the perineum. Hold the left foot close to the chest. Bring the left heel close to the perineum and bring the right foot close to the chest. Hold the right foot close to the chest. Avoid bending the right ankle and use the right thigh muscles to bring your foot close to the chest. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Samana asanama vakshe siddha mantradi sadhanat.
Apanasana. Bring your right knee over the shoulders with the hands on the floor. Extend the left leg up in the air. Avoid bending the left knee. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
Kevalam padame kancha skande charopya yatnatah.
Samanasana. Place the right heel at the perineum and bring the left foot close to the chest. Use the left thigh muscles to bring the foot close to the chest. Avoid bending the left ankle. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
एकपादमुरो दत्वा घुल्पोर्न्यलिङ्गवक्रके
Apanasana. Bring the left knee over the shoulders, hands on the floor. Extend the right leg in the air. Avoid bending the right knee. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Rechika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेद्दण्डवत्प्रभो.
Now from here onwards, the pranayama will be Sitkari Pranayama. Press your tongue to the root of the front teeth. Inhale, hissing breath through the teeth. Exhale through the nose. The internal chanting Japa mantra will be Om Nithyanandoham, starting with Gomukhasana. Stack your knees. Keep your left knee below and right knee stacked on top of it. Heels by the hip region, both sitting bones resting on the mat. Fingers interlaced in Parshu Mudra resting on the knees. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize cow's face.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्पं तु पुष्पपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
Anasuyasana. Remaining in the same position, hold the big toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger forming a hook. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Pull your stomach in and up. Dhyana Bandha. Visualize Rishika Anusuya.
दक्षिणगोरा नीचे थाने वामुम ठाके ऊपरे आने.
Anusuyasana 2. Hold your hands behind the back, interlaced in Parshu Mudra. As you exhale, bring your chest down and chin over the knees, nose close to the ground. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Rishika Anusuya.
जीमना गोड़ा की सिमदी ऊपर दावा गोड़ा की सिमदी मिलाई रासे.
Garudasana. Bring your right knee to the chest. Hands on respective knees. Keep the spine straight. Gaze at the nose. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Garuda, eagle.
दावा दावोपगमोडि एडि माहिल्युम गोल्पमूलद्वारिणी छेदे.
Naradasana. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together, touching each other, placing them outside the raised knee as you twist. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Narada.
पिष्टिचु वाम वापगतली केरी भूपुरिता है लगावे फेरी.
Matsyapitakasana. Bring your lower foot and place it on the thigh of the raised knee. Wrap your arms around the legs, holding the opposite shin. Extend the hand down, holding the big toe in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Matsya, fish avatar of Lord Vishnu.
वामेन वामांगुष्टन्तु गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकम्.
Now we'll be repeating Gomukhasana. Stack your knees. This time, bring the right knee below and the left knee stacked on top of it. Hips by the hip region. Both sitting bones resting on the backs and fingers interlaced in Parshu Mudra and resting on the knees. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize cow's face.
दक्षिणे पितदा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
Anusuyasana. Remaining in the same position, hold the brick toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. Gaze at the nose. Pull your stomach in and up. Dhyana Bandha. Visualize Rishika Anusuya.
दक्षिणगोड़ा नीचे थाने वामबुम ठाके ऊपर आने.
Anusuyasana 2. Hold your hands behind the back in Parshu Mudra. As you exhale, bring your chest down and chin over the knees, nose close to the ground. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Rishika Anusuya.
तावोपगमोडि एडि माहिल्युम गुल्पमूलद्वारिणी छेदे.
Garudasana. Bring your left knee close to the chest. Keep your hands on respective knees. Keep your spine straight and gaze at the nose. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Garuda, eagle.
पैसी जीमनी भगतली धरती तेकी गोड़ा उमचो उभौ रासे.
Naradasana. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together, touching, and twist to place them outside the raised knee. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Narada.
गोड़ा शुदो फनो है जोई दचिश्वसति रासे सोई.
Matsyapitakasana. Bring your lower foot and place it on the thigh of the raised knee. Wrap your arm around the legs, holding the opposite shin. Extend the hand down, holding the big toe in Prana Mudra with your index and middle finger. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Matsya, fish avatar of Lord Vishnu.
योमि वामेन सम्पीड्यामे द्लाडुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Matsyendrasana. Keeping one foot on the opposite thigh, put the elbow onto the thigh of the opposite raised knee and its palm holding the face. Twist outside the raised knee, keeping the other hand on the floor behind. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Sage Matsyendranath.
उदरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठेति यत्नतः.
Kubhasana. Release the hand from the face, reaching for the toes, holding the toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. Raise the back hand, bringing the thumb to the ear. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize camel.
आसन को गन जोलो जाए.
Matsyendra Asana 2. Bring your front hand to hold the front shin. Release the back hand on the ground behind you. Twist to look behind. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize sage Matsyendranath.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं चतुरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुग्मण्डलखण्डलास्त्रम्.
Repeating Matsyendra Asana on the other side. Keeping one foot on the opposite thigh. Put the elbow onto the thigh of the opposite raised knee and its palm holding the face. Twist outside the raised knee, keeping the other hand on the floor behind. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize sage Matsyendranath.
नम्राङ्गं वादपादं हि तक्षिजानुपरिण्यसेत्.
Kubhasana. Release the hand from the face, reaching for the toes. Hold the toes in Prana Mudra with your index and middle finger forming a hook. Raise the back hand, bringing the thumb to the ear. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize camel.
आसन को गुण जोलो जाए.
Matsyendra Asana 2. Bring your front hand to hold the front shin. Release the back hand onto the ground behind you. Twist to look behind. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sitkari Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize sage Matsyendranath.
अध्याससेते कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं धन्दस्थिरत्वं हितादिपुंसाम्.
From here onwards, the internal chanting Japa mantra will be Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Starting with Padmasana. Bring your feet onto the opposite thighs, hands on the respective knees. Gaze at the nose. Breathe in through the mouth. Press the tongue against the teeth, inhaling through the mouth and exhaling through the nose in Sthitili Pranayama. Engage all three bandhas in Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Paramashiva.
आसनं द्विदितं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा.
Padmasana 2. Hold your opposite toes in Prana Mudra with the index and middle finger. Continue Sthitili Pranayama. Press the tongue against the teeth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Gaze at the nose. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Mother Goddess Parvati.
उत्थानौ चरणौ कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थौ प्रयत्नतः.
Kukutasana. Remaining in Padmasana, insert your arms through the legs, balancing yourself on the hands. Gaze at the third eye. Breathe through the nose in a simple natural way in Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize rooster.
पद्मासनं सुसंस्थाप्य नानुवोरन्तरे करो.
Badakeki Asana. Remaining in Padmasana, rise up onto your knees, palms on the floor, fingers facing you, elbows into the abdomen just below the navel region. Lean the body onto the elbows, lift the knees and head up. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् भटकेकीटिपं घट्यते.
Mayurasana. From Badakeki Asana, extend your legs behind, floating your feet upwards. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Peacock.
अथ वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमम्.
Makarasana. Lay on the floor, forehead on the ground. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Keep your legs open with the toes pointing to the side. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize crocodile.
शिरश्च जित्वा करदण्डयुग्मे हेगाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
Salabhasana. Bring your hands on the ground under the shoulders. Keep your legs together and raise the thighs and feet off the floor. Avoid bending the knees. Use your thigh muscles to raise your thighs and feet off the floor. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize locust.
पादौ च शून्ये च विषष्टिचोर्ध्वं वदन्ति पीठं सलभं मुनीन्द्रा.
Ustrasana. Bring your heels to the hip region and hold your foot with your hands, pressing your heels to the hip region while contracting your abs and mouth. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize camel.
आकुञ्च्य सम्माद्गद रास्य गादा मुष्टञ्च पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
Dhanurasana. With your hands, hold on to your respective feet. Raise your chest and thighs, bending your body like a bow as you balance yourself on your lower belly. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize yourself as a bow.
कृत्वा धनुस्तुल्यवत् विवर्तिताङ्गीं निद्धाय योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
Now from here onwards, the final Japa mantra will be Om Nithyananda Paramashivam, starting with Bhagarasana. Raise yourself up. Keep your heels outside of the hip region. Sit on the knees with the toes beneath the perineum. Rest the palms on respective knees. Gaze at the third eye. Continue Sahaja Pranama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Swamiji.
उलता मोड़ी पावदो वैसे बाहुरो जुगटी करे इके आइसे.
Gohyasana. Hold opposite elbows on the ground. Interlace your fingers in Parashumudra. Bring the crown of your head on the ground with the hands supporting the head. Walk your feet in, press the hips up, aligning the hips over the shoulders. Lift your feet up, keeping the calves and thighs together and heels resting on the hip region. Continue Sahaja Pranayama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
तो हाथ की कहूनी जोई पुनिहा कलय जाने दोई.
Shirsasana. From Gohyasana, extend your feet straight up, keeping the gaze at the nose. Continue Sahaja Pranayama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
Paritam mandalam cha dudeva viditam hinaha.
Bring your feet down. Now from here onwards, the pranayama will be bhastrika, rapid forceful inhale and exhale through the nose into the chest region. Starting with Fodhyasana. In a seated position, lift your legs straight up, avoid bending the knees. Bring your thighs close to the chest, knees close to the head. Hands will be holding the calves. Continue bhastrika pranayama, engage Mula Bandha, visualize Swamiji.
दो हाथ पगा बाहर आने गोड़ा तरे आंखम सीताने.
Parigasana. Bring your hands to the opposite shoulders. Keep your legs together at a 45-degree angle. Avoid bending the knees. Continue Bhastrika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize mace.
उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य.
Naukasana. Maintain your legs at a 45-degree angle. Slightly lower your back, bringing your elbows and palms on the ground, or stretch your palms forward, bringing it close to the knees. Continue Bhastrika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize boat.
शिर ऊरु जंघा पादं दंडवद्धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Rudrasana. Sit up, keeping your back straight. Reach your hands through the legs. Bring your soles together and bring it close to the chest. Gaze at the nose. Continue Bhastrika Pranayama. Engage Mula Bandha. Visualize Lord Rudra.
पगतली संपुट करे हाथस्यो पगा ऊंचे.
Unmukha Pitha Asana. Lay on your back. Keep your knees bent with the feet and hands on the floor. Press your hips up, bringing your chest close to the chin. Inhale and exhale in a simple natural way in Sahaja Pranayama. Completely inhale. Now hold the breath and tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha and exhale slowly in Murcha Kumbhaka. Visualize Swamiji.
उत्थाप्य हस्तौ दिष्टेतु पीठ उन्मुख नामके.
Shivasana. Stretch out your legs and arms, palms facing upwards. Forcefully channelize the Kundalini Shakti throughout your body in Shakti Chalana Mudra. Completely relax the whole body, making it motionless. Visualize Swamiji.
उत्तानं सववद् भूमौ शयनं तु सवासनं शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms and legs out. Stretch side to side. Rock yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Hands in front of the heart in Namaskara Mudra. Very shortly we'll be closing with the Purna Mantra and bowing down at Swamiji's feet, at the feet of our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, offering our gratitude and surrender and praying for His grace and blessings. Now we'll close with the Purna Mantra.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ओं तत्सत्. सर्वं भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव पादुकार्पणमस्तु. ॐ नित्यानन्दम्.
I welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider, when it was happening, is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of KAILASA, the Enlightenment ecosystem, Sovereign Order of KAILASA, KAILASA nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become e-Kailasian. Get your free e-passport and make billions receive this free e-passport. What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to KAILASA, it's okay. KAILASA can come to you. KAILASA coming to you is e-Kailasa. KAILASA is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Modern science says that all that exists, whether manifest or unmanifest, is a probability. Infinite probabilities create a quantum field of infinite potential. An observer collapses the probability wave into a particle. Your intention thus creates the reality. Called the observer effect, it is the very act of observation that precipitates any reality into existence. Hinduism is far advanced than this primitive understanding in the modern day. Hindus know this field of infinite potential as Paramashiva. Paramashiva permeates everything, manifest and unmanifest. He is intelligent, compassionate, and a myriad other auspicious qualities. Our scriptures provide detailed descriptions of how to invoke His presence on the earthly plane, the visualizations that manifest Him, the mantras, sounds that invoke Him, how He looks, His various dimensions, the actions that please Him and have His blessings rain on you, the times in the past when He has manifested for us and led us through a breakthrough. Hinduism knows the art of communing with Paramashiva to manifest any reality we want. And when our effort and all the knowledge isn't enough, He Himself incarnates in human body to show us how to liberate us, to show us where we are stuck, to take us to oneness. Pratyaksha Pada Puja to His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda, Paramashiva incarnate. Sit at His sacred feet. Let Him awaken you to your field of infinite possibilities, to your oneness with Him. Register now. Pratyaksha Pada Puja.
KAILASA is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously.
I'll start from the basics and give you the best of the best of Vedas and Agamas. Listen. Purpose of life is enlightenment. Enlightenment means having the ultimate truth, the most powerful ultimate truths as your operating inner software.
Nithyananda Satya Nityarupa Nithyananda Satya Nityarupa Brahma Nithyananda Vishnu Shivarupa Brahma Nithyananda Vishnu Shivarupa.
The Aushadha bath really wakes you up, not only your mentally, but it feels like every pore of your body gets well woken up, because when you apply the Aushadha, it gets into your skin, it activates every little cell under the skin, and it just really gets you wide awake. Because with so little sleep, we are able to function and stay all day, do yoga, do power manifestation. I think the Aushadha bath is a huge component of that. Thank you, Swamiji.
When the universal truths become the source cognitions for you, when you start reverberating with the universal truths, cosmic constitution, the ultimate cognitions, Paramasatyas, it is literally like an elephant entering into a hut, vibrating in the frequency of the cosmic constitution, cosmic truths, universal truths.
I had an extraordinary experience here. It's just the amazing temple, everything, and the Gurukul kids. Every kid is just like a mini god. Oh my God, so amazing. Also, I had a lot of breakthrough with my power manifesting. So I highly recommend everybody just come. Whatever difficulty you face, just come, because you will never experience this kind of experience at anywhere in the world.
राजाधिराजाय प्रषड्यशालिने नमो।
Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. KAILASA is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation.
Nithyanandam, welcome back. We just went through a beautiful segment on Kailasa's Nithyananda Yoga, practicing all the 108 traditional yoga asanas. Now we'll be moving forward to our next segment in the introduction to the lifestyle of Kailasa, morning Pratyaksh Pada Puja, the puja to the lotus feet of the Guru. We'll start with a brief context, brief introduction to the significance of puja and the significance of Guru Puja in Hinduism. Now, before we start, let us visit our scriptures, our Hindu scriptures. We'll be visiting the Guru Gita, which literally translates as Song of Guru, a part of the Skanda Purana, Skanda Mahapurana, one of the great epic historical recordings, itihasas of Hinduism. Puranas are a part of the Smritis, the remembered scriptures. Now, let us visit the 8th, 9th, and 10th verse of Guru Gita, where in a dialogue, Bhagwan Paramashiva is engaged with Devi Paramashiva Shakti as Parvati. Now, the 8th verse, Pura Kailas Shikhare, Siddha Gandharve Sevite, Tatra Kalpalata Pushpa, Mandire Tyanta Sundare. व्याघ्र जी ने समासीनम शुकादि मुनि वंदितम बोधयंतम परम तत्वम मध्ये मुनि गणे क्वचित प्रण म्रवंदना शश्व नमस्कुर्वन्तन मादरात दृष्ट्वा विस्मय मापन्न पार्वती परिपृच्छति. In the peak of Kailash Shikhare, Siddha Gandharve Sevite, Siddhas and Gandharvas were serving in such a setting. Now let us read the translation. Ages ago, on the sacred mountain peak of Kailasa, the abode of Lord Paramashiva, which is frequented by Siddhas and Gandharvas, in that most beautiful temple created by Kalpavriksha, the wish-fulfilling tree, adorned by its shrubs, flowers, fruits, seated on a tiger skin, surrounded and worshipped by Sukha and other sages. On one occasion, while Bhagwan Paramashiva was expounding to the rishis the Param Tattva, supreme truth, Devi Paramashiva Shakti, Devi Parvati, with her face full of devotion, seeing Lord Paramashiva bowing down to someone with great reverence again and again, and being very much surprised at this, asked the Lord thus. Now, this verse is very important. This portion of Guru Gita, our scriptures, is extremely important. Now, here we see Devi Paramashiva Shakti. As in the original verse, it's revealed, Drishtva Visame Mapanna Parvati Pariprichati. Drishtva, by the sight of Visme, completely surprised, Mapanna Parvati, Devi Paramashiva Shakti, Devi Parvati, with the sight was completely in wonder, was wonderstruck, and she asked, Pariprichati. Now, what was that? That Devi Paramashiva Shakti saw, that she was completely surprised. What she saw was Bhagwan Paramashiva was bowing down to somebody. That made her completely surprised. And the important thing is, she saw Bhagwan Paramashiva bowing down to someone with great reverence again and again, not once, again and again, as how it is revealed in the scriptures. Now let us hear ahead what happened after this. Now Devi Paramashiva Shakti, Devi Parvati, is addressing Bhagwan Paramashiva. Parvati Vacha Om Namo Deve Devesha Paratpara Jagadguru Tvam Namaskurvante Bhaktaya Sura Sura Narasada. This is the 11th verse. Devi Paramashiva Shakti, Parvati, Mahadevi is saying, Om, prostrations unto you, O Deva Devasa, Lords of the Lords, O Paratpara, O one who is beyond the highest, O Jagadguru, the master of the universe. Gods, demons, and men always worship you with devotion. Vidhi, Vishnu, Mahendra Devarandhe, Kula Sada Bhavan, Namaskaroshi Kasmetvam, Namaskara Shaya Kila. Brahma, Vishnu, Indra, and others certainly worship and prostrate to you always. Being the refuge of such prostration, I wish to know who will be the recipient of your prostrations. Devi Paramashiva Shakti is surprised, as we heard in Visima. Devi Paramashiva Shakti is asking Bhagwan Paramashiva, who himself was bowing down again and again to somebody with great reverence. O Lord, you are the greatest of greatest Lord, Lord of the Lords. You are the Jagat Guru. You are the Guru, Master of the whole universe. You are the refuge of prostration of Brahma, Vishnu, Indra, who certainly worship and prostrate to you always. Being the refuge of such prostration, I wish to know who will be the recipient of your prostration. Now, it's a very interesting question. God, to whom all of us bow down, to whom all Siddhas, great beings, Gandharvas, Rakshasas, to whom all Sura Nara, Sura, the gods, demons, and men, Nara, all of them bow down to such a Lord, to the Lord of the Lords, Deva Devasa, Lord of the Lords, Paratpara, one who is the highest, one beyond the highest, Jagadguru, Master of the universe, whom could be the one to whom Bhagwan Paramashiva himself will be bowing down. Drishtatva tat karma vilupmarcharya pratibhati me kim me tanna vijane ham kripaya vada me prabho. Noticing this act of yours, I am struck with great wonder. I am unable to understand this. Kindly tell me, O Prabhu. Bhagwan Sarva Dharmagya Vratanam Vratanayakam Bruhi me kripaya Shambhu Guru Mahatmya Mamuttamam. O Bhagwan, O Sarva Dharma Gyan, the all-knower of all cosmic truths, that sacred vow, Vrata, which is the chief hero of all the vows, kindly narrate to me, O Sambhu, the Guru Mahatmyam, the glory of Guru, which is the ultimate and greatest. Kene margena bho swamin dehi brahmayo bhavet. Tat kripam kuru me swamin namami charnotva. O Swami, my dear Lord, by consciously walking on and living, which path can an embodied being become Brahmaya, complete, united into Brahman, the absolute reality? Kindly be graceful to me, Swami. I bow down and worship your feet. Devi Paramashiva Shakti has been repeatedly asking and praying to Bhagwan Paramashiva. Iti samprarthyata shashwan Mahadevi Maheshwaraha Anand Bharati Swante Parvati Midam Bravit. Thus repeatedly prayed by Parvati, the great Lord Mahadeva Maheshwara Paramashiva, with his inner space overflowing with abundant bliss, spoke the following words to Devi Paramashiva Shakti. Now this is the context, this is the introduction, how Guru Gita, the song of Guru, starts, how Bhagwan Paramashiva reveals the sacred secrets of Guru. Very clearly, very visually, we see how Devi Paramashiva Shakti is repeatedly praying to Bhagwan Paramashiva, saying, Bho Swamin Dehi Brahmamayo Bhavet. O Swami, by consciously walking on and living, which path can an embodied being become Brahmamaya, complete, united into the Brahman, the Absolute? Devi Paramashiva Shakti is saying, praying to Bhagwan Paramashiva again and again, Tat Kripam Kuru Me Swamin Namami Charnotva. Kindly be graceful to me, Swami. I bow down and worship your feet. Now, what does Bhagwan Paramashiva reveal? We saw until the verse 16. Now let us look at the 20th verse where Bhagwan Paramashiva reveals Yo Guruha Sa Shiva Prokto Ya Shiva Sa Guru Smritaha Durlabham Trishu Lokeshu Takshunashva Vadayaham Guru Brahma Vina Nanyah Satyam Satyam Varanane. In the 20th and 21st verse, Bhagwan Paramashiva is revealing, answering to the prayers of Devi Paramashiva Shakti, revealing the Guru Mahatmyam, the glory of the Guru, revealing who is the receiver of his prostrations. Bhagwan Paramashiva reveals, he who is Guru is Shiva himself. So declare the scriptures. And the truth that Shiva is Guru is reminded in the Smritis. O lovely face one, Parvati, listen to my words and trust, for this truth is the most rare and unknown to anyone else in the three worlds. Guru is Brahman, the pure cosmic consciousness, the source of all that is, and none other than Brahman itself. This is the truth. This is the truth. I declare. Bhagwan Paramashiva in these two verses has revealed one of the biggest revelations to humanity. Yo Guruha sa Shivaha. Guru is Shiva. Yah Shivaha sa Guruha. Shiva is Guru. Now, what does it mean? Bhagwan Paramashiva is telling Guru is God and God is Guru. Now, let us watch a short video by where our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasa Nidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagwan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, will be expanding on the sacred secret that Guru is God and God is Guru. Now, let us watch this video.
I'll start with one incident happened between me and Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction. And then he asked, will you do it? I was shocked. Please understand. I used to use all my resistance, fighting, using all the bad words, everything with other gurus. Like Yogananda Puri, Vibhudananda Puri, Annamalai Swamigal, even with Ram Suratkumar little, but never ever resisted Arunagiri Yogeshwara. It was such pure, intense, passionate, loving, beautiful relationship. Never I resisted him or never I uttered a word or even had a thought against him or against his words. So I was shocked. I felt, what did I do? Even he had a doubt and he has to ask me, will you do it? I immediately folded my hands and said, you are God. You are Shiva. How can I not do what you say? He laughed and said, no. If I am God, you are also God. In the powerful cognition of Guru is God, that same cognition applies. You are also God. In that God, you don't need to listen to the God. You are one, in oneness. Only if you know, I am the Guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me. Understand? I was shocked the way he made me understand. He said, if I am God, you are also God. That's ultimate reality. That's a powerful cognition. From that powerful cognition, you don't need to listen to me. We both are in one and the same, in oneness. If you have the powerful cognition, I am the Guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me. He said that is the powerful cognition you need to have. With that powerful cognition, Guru is God, you may not need to listen because you are also God. The most powerful cognition is God is Guru, not Guru is God. Understand? God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you need to listen to Him. Only then you will achieve enlightenment.
So we just heard directly from our Guru. The most powerful cognition is God is Guru. Not just Guru is God. Because God has come down as Guru. As Guru, He's revealing us His true nature, who is God, by introducing us to the understanding, to the ultimate truth. We are God. We are Paramashiva. We are consciousness, the ultimate truth. Now, let us watch another short clip where Bhagwan Paramashiva is revealing our beloved Guru. Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam is revealing why puja.
I was shocked when I was reading some of the research reports science reveals about DNA. The agriculture lifestyle, eating rice and drinking milk, has given us such huge breakthrough for the human DNA. Brain started growing bigger and multiple benefits have started happening. That was one of the main reasons why human beings have become supremate beings. Why our species have conquered the planet. I tell you, if you start doing puja every day, your internal organs, intra organs and physical body absorbs the DNA of Paramashiva, bio-memory of Paramashiva, bio-energy of Paramashiva fills you and manifests in bio-memory of you.
Before we begin the Pad Puja, today we request all the Pad Puja participants and everybody who is participating in this puja physically here and online to declare the following with integrity and authenticity. If you agree to this, please say yes loudly. I authentically cognize, which is internal process, understand and declare the truth that cosmic energy exists. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internal process, understand and declare the truth that His Divine Holiness Swamiji and Atmalinga are the Chinmaya Grahas, embodiment and the very representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes. I authentically cognize, which is internal process, understand and declare the truth that whatever I offer during Pad Puja to His Divine Holiness Swamiji will reach the cosmic source of energy directly. I authentically cognize, which is internal process, understand and declare the truth of Sohamasmi, that even when I worship, I am Him. Yes. Let us now enter the Pratyaksha Pad Puja, followed by. Now, please be seated in a meditative space of gratitude and deep restful awareness in your Anand Gandha. नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्तिमध्यमाम् नित्यानन्दपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रीनितिलकृतकस्तूरीतिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिकौपि नवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरशिवनिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषामरुणगिरियोगी विजयते तत्वाचमनम् ॐ आत्मतत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा ॐ विद्यातत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा ॐ शिवतत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा ॐ हां हृदाय नमः